afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from the host Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda Hero Psych, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to an epic 1 vs 1 on some Moscow Winter. And since I sort of go for epic more in terms of what it actually means, because it's long, it means we're going for a very long episode, almost 1 hour long, so no mid-game analysis here. In the south, we got here Sturmtiger Bulgakov fighting for Germany, Deutschland. And the Panzerdivision versus the north, we got here Redxwings fighting for king and country, for the Guards Armored Division tasked with clearing out this village for any Huns that might be hiding about there. Breakthrough, Scavenge, and Overwatch is what's available here for Bulgakov. Overwatch seems to make a slight resurgence, interestingly enough, here amongst Oberkommandier's doctrines all of a sudden as of late here. Redxwings got Royal Artillery, a Royal Engineer, and Vanguard operations. We've got a Universal Care start here by for him. Bit unusual for a British player to go for Universal Care in the early opening of the game here, but that is where Redxwings is going. Kugelwagen Fulton is a more standard Oberkommandier's play. I mean, some will not go for Kugelwagen, some will, but a Kugelwagen will allow you to get more territory initially. Meanwhile, we got a Vickers following up here for Redxwings, so he's definitely not going for your average British start. The most common British start at the moment involves a lot of infantry, then follow up with the Vickers, but right here, Redxwings going to Vickers and Universal Cares. No additional section as of yet. Right, here we got the first engagement over the Central Church here. Universal Care opening up there with its little Bren gun there, mounting the front section, firing in support as well with their Lee Enfield rifles. And there it goes, setting up here in position, so only one Fult's going to return fire rule. This means, at most, what Bulgakov can achieve here is delaying and tying up Redxwings' forces. He will not be doing any critical damage or any serious damage at all here. In this case, looks like Bulgakov is basically deciding that's kind of a waste of time actually, and decides to shift away here, fraying and falling back here. He'll have gone into the church here, in which case there'll be more of a shoot here that's beneficial to Bulgakov's full grenadiers. In this case, Redxwings is clearly not interested in fighting that, so he moves over to here again. There's only one window. So yeah, Bulgakov not having much luck there. Kuban moving about here, not engaging the main force. At the same time, we got Sturmpires here connecting the fuel point and everything. Seized it. More folks because they're arming for Redxwings. He's also got an additional section up. Vickers moving into the centre support here. And there we go again. Fulk is now just losing out to the Universal Care and the section. Again, with only one window to respond with. This is not an engagement that favours Bulgakov's men. Third Fulk's going to do a squat down the way, by the way. Once they grab Sturmpioneer. Shift away here as more Fult's Grenadiers arrive. Possibly might leave that to the Vickers, or, well, yeah, in fact, we got an early ring in there. Vickers can fire as well at this range. It might have a good chance of finishing up damaging the Fult's Grenadiers, since the Vickers possesses a high DPS. Even against units buildings, that's going to not last them too well, though the Fult's can, of course, also do plenty of damage. But with the Universal Care also supporting, who knows? But there you go. That might just be what tips the entire thing in the favour here. Bulgakov, Sturmpine is running in. Sticking about here, trying to avoid the Vickers for any longer time here. Basically shifting around here, basically showing that the Vickers cannot sit up and halt the Sturmpioneers. In this case, Redxwings is being pretty swift as possible here with it, and there you go. Gunner killed by the Sturmpioneers. He's about to lose the Vickers here. It's going to be pretty harsh for Redxwings if he does. Tries to get it out, but no, oh dear. Harsh start there for Redxwings. Bulgakov lands a decisive blow for Deutschland in the opening moment of the game, getting a Vickers machine gun. Now, as Redxwings, I think they're perhaps getting a bit too confident, trying to push his luck too far all the way. Bulgakov punished him quite severely there. I mean, getting a Vickers that early into the game, very harsh, very harsh. Will certainly hurt Redxwings' map control, but also that's just 280 manpower lost. The only moment of, slight hope there was at least it didn't end up in the hands of the Germans. Otherwise, that would have been even worse for Redxwings. But he's quick to replace the full sliding from back with the Universal Care and the foot section moving up into the house. Troops moving northwards there, slightly depleted squad, and we at the same time got a section that's going into the Kugelwagen, which will open up there with its machine gun mounted on the back. That's going to do is push back with a section Universal Care combo, holding the centre then for king and country. And there you go, we got a battle group headquarters up here for Bulgakov. No mechanized regiment, no Lux, no Puma. Still be medics, light infantry guns, and possibly flak half jacks, though they are rarely seen at the moment.
And ready to go.
Going for the cut-off point there.
RE Sappers
Platoon command post. Sappers on the way.
Where do you need us?
Fulton is moving up down to 5 from the section. Veterans who want to ready, of course, he does have access to the incendiary hand grenades, the Brandhand grenades to flush out the Tommy's there. We got Stionpies joining in as well. No attempted incendiary grenades. So looks like he's just sort of, there we go, just force him out without having to spend munitions on it. Meanwhile here we got Kuhlwagen being held up with the sexy lone health from both sides. This is going to be close, it's going to be close, but there we go. Kuhlwagen does go down. And that's going to hurt Bulgakov a bit there. That's going to hurt Bulgakov a bit and make up a bit for that loss of the Vickers. But even then, that's 210 munition manpower versus 280 manpower. Not quite the same, really. And we got doctrine up for Bulgakov. It is a scavenge doctrine. Jaegers being made available here to support the Panzerlehr. There's only really one Jaeger unit on the Western Front, though, and that would be an SS1, which would rather been sort of more classified as Spec Ops. Little fun fact there, though. Sappers on the way there for Redxwings. The second squad, they're still pushing into the line of the Vickers machine gun. You could, of course, pull it back here and consider going for the Wasp upgrade. That would make it very hard for Bulgakov to use the buildings here, and it will also make it hard for him to use cover since, you know, he'd be burned out of it. Volker's flanking in. No incendiary grenade again for Bulgakov. No upgrade either. And there we go, the incendiary hand grenade off. Flung through the air, through the windows, lighting things on fire. Very, very cheap candle. And there you go, Vickers caught up. Oh dear, he chose poorly. He chose the wrong door. I quite imagine that's the second Vickers he's lost. In this case, it could end up in the hands of Bulgakov and the German army. Oh dear. I'm guessing that was a misclick from Redxwings. Otherwise, you know, he should have chosen the back door.
Loaded up and ready to
Upgrades
move.
there. Medic kits on the way. Points have been grabbed, but again, 2 Vickers lost. Not good, and in particular, went one-handed over to the German army. That does mean Bulgakov will have a potent weapon to sort of hold up Redxwings' forces. At the same time, we got Jaegers here arriving on the field, grabbing territory on the eastern side, using the harassment and territorial capture. Good work there by Bulgakov, infiltrating in. Mines going down here. Bulgakov quick to sort of fortify the center. Could consider some barbed wire as well to deny cover to the enemy wherever possible. A bit back and forth there. Nothing from the platoon command post except more sappers here for Redxwings. And there we go. We do have the Wasp upgrade up for the Universal Carrier. Thusly making things a bit more difficult for Bulgakov in terms of using structures and the lights. And of course heavy cover. Thanks to its rather impressive flamethrower. Right here, has been caught. Storm Pioneers, full Scudders, Sapper there, slaughtered by the Panzerschreck. Blown into bits and pieces, or at least the spleen is. Don't worry, lads. I'll be fine. Just give me a few minutes. Jaeger there being burned horribly by the Universal Carrier, closing in on Veterans 1 already, and thus the self-repair.
Trying to take one of our points.
Second versus full, because this time we got a grenade assault. Quickly dodging it, as most of the interior is blown to bits alongside the house. There you go, Vickers now supporting German infantry, charging forward. Tabs are doing what they can against the Pulsar, getting up closer to the Sten gun, taking a few losses there from the 9mm Parabellum bullets being spewed out. Section getting to the house, denying least to the Germans. Most careful, of course, flank in here, trying to support at least from the front. Getting a lot of units in heavy cover, and flamethrowers basically get cover as units in heavy cover and in structures. Also, they're being pushed back quite severely, harshly even.
Orders coming in.
Another grenade assault here.
The new company command post.
No, Jürgens, this kind of strikes me as a bad idea. You know, blowing up all cover.
Send orders. Ready to roll.
And tech up here for Redxwings, so he's basically just went for the platoon command post for the sake of 3 sappers, nothing else. He's pulling back the Universal Carrier though. He must be worried here about Bulgakov bringing up anti-tank weapons. In this case, it turned out to be a very well-founded worry. If you do see the Raked over there, we've got sappers trying to flank up against the Vickers machine gun. Well, there you go. Then cells getting flanked here by Jaegers, freshly infiltrated, having crept all the way up there. Even occasionally hiding as a pair of bushes to avoid detection by the Tommies. But there you go, up close, unleashing a volley of fire there against the Vickers machine gun crew, pushing it back, but not quite wiping out and regaining it for the crown. In the east, we got section moving up, they're closing in on Veteran 2. Universal Carrier still hanging about there. Veterans 1 now, opening up for self-repairs. Very cheap and effective version. Truck on the way there for Bulgakov, so that's tech up for him. He's in fact only used the battle group headquarters, basically sort of, I suppose, as a springboard for taking up, and otherwise the medics. There's no sign of any units so far around there from the Belgrade headquarters.
Standing by for setting
And otherwise, Bulgakov's force is a very infantry one with Jaegers. Fult's going to lose a few Storm Pioneers. The Redxwings force is certainly also heavy on infantry, though mostly composed of sappers. Of course, it could go here for bolter sections and make them even stronger. And that's the third Vickers there for Redxwings. Let us see if third time is the charm, or if it's going to end up the same as the other two, dead. Within a matter of moments. Force moving up there, it's straying into the centre and the eastern flank as well, catching German infantry there with a flamethrower, hoping to sort of do some serious damage. There you go, lighting them on fire.
Attacking our flanks.
There you go. Poor Jürgen, burned up. And there you go, Panzerschreck! Oh. Universal Carrier down, another loss for King and Country, for the Commonwealth. Storm Pods grabbing territory, the Jaegers moving up here. Right now, Redxwings rather is on the losing end in terms of territorial capture. There you go. Quick grenade assault against the Vickers. Dodges it though. Sappers moving up to 4. There you go. Gaining veterans 1. Thusly a bonus. All of a sudden, getting a huge bonus there to the rate of fire, making them that much more lethal up close. If they stay in cover, if they don't, they're not that good. Marksman, they're getting off some good kills on the Vickers crew, but almost there we go. Getting the Jaegers. Close bloody engagement, but ultimately pushed back Redxwings, ensuring he couldn't push well much further anyway. So, well, not a full good engagement there for Bulgakov. At least he's preventing the Vickers from doing too much. And his own Vickers there controlling the centre smartly and violently.
The front line could be lit up shortly.
Another Vickers for Redxwings. And we got a doctrine here. It is Royal Artillery. Redxwings certainly a fan of the less than chosen doctrines. In this case, Royal Artillery. Oh, I have seen other players use it a bit. It's certainly still not the favourite amongst British players. It's not, say, you know, advanced emplacement or mobile assault or vanguard.
New machine gun crew ready and waiting.
It's certainly a much less used doctrine, though certainly with some potency, including, of course, the concentration barrage, which, if properly utilised, can add a bit of punch. And, of course, early warning, which is quite effective for reconnaissance purposes, though somewhat expensive. And most reconnaissance is. And he can soon actually call himself a Valentine tank there, if he wants to. Of course, we'll have to see if he does that, or he, as most players do, does not. Schwerpanzer, of course, setting up here to cover the western victory point and munitions point. It's an interesting setup here for the Schwerpanzer headquarters. Most players would choose to set up around the centre, or around in their base, or perhaps close to some other points here, but this is an interesting setup there for Bulgakov. I'm curious as to what is the reasoning for that particular position. I mean, obviously it would make harassment up here much more difficult, but at the same time, in theory, Redxwings could then swarm it with tanks if it gets that, and of course knock it out, because at the same time very isolated. Of course, it will really depend on Redxwings' response of how good it will be. If he just harasses there, great stuff. If not, less good.
Our supply line's broken.
Vickers firing away there, Jaegers charging forwards and taking losses there. As British infantry desperately holds the line, Vickers opening up there. Sections of press there, the Jaegers, and here as well, Hexman caught by the Vickers out in the open, closing in event 22. Quick grenade assault against the Vickers, quickly repositioned, Fult's going to cover, secondly into cover, Fult's going to do this out of cover. Rather chaotic here, Vickers setting up again, other Vickers setting up to cover that, Vickers. Hectic danger, and there we go. Does call up a Valentine tank here, the Mark 11, which I think was the last model. Didn't really see much action though. Might have been used as command tanks, but also observation tanks. It was not uncommon as well, like in some cases with the command tanks use older models or other tanks for those purposes. For example, the Germans use Panzer IIIs as well, say for artillery observation tanks. And the Americans, for example, I think used older models of Shermans as well for that purpose. Little fun fact, by the way, little fun fact. Usually they'd be attached to self-propelled elements, which of course needed faster observers than infantry. Though obviously they'd be a lot less discreet than infantry, being a lot more bloody obvious. Still a little fun fact there, but still, got the Valentine out there. Had a 75mm gun this version, I believe. The armour was still around 60mm. Also, fun fact, the Serbs actually see plenty of Valentines from the British, and we're actually quite pleased with them. It's a little fun fact there. And he's going for a third Vickers. Holy moly.
The enemy caught the
That's
supply line.
fifth Vickers there for Redxwings. Again, if shoots there, misses the Valentine. No, Valentine shoots back, also misses, returning the favour. I'm not sure that was intentional. And there you go, we've got a quick move over here to observation mode. Looking for Hans. Do you see anything? No, shut up, Walter. Trying to look for Hans. Germans. Aren't those the same? Technically, no. But the terminology, yes. Jaeger's moving up here. Larger Jaeger force here, could catch the sappers. At the same time, the Bulgakov is going for a Panther at the 15-minute mark here. I mean, he has been able to control the fuel points. So this, you know, not too surprising at a sense, but considering what Redxwings has, it does seem a bit superfluous. You know, Panzer IV would serve much better. I mean, it's a Valentine tank, not a Comet. Though, fun fact, the early Valentine back during the beta, it could actually outperform a Panzer IV. That was awkward. Okay, Jaeger's pushed back here by the Valentine tank, blitzing about there on the ice, the snow. Volkers have been caught with the Vickers. There you go, double Vickers opening up there, and the Volkers quickly carrying them in there. And there goes Sturmpass flanking with the Sturmgewehrs. Need to put away the march. We've got the big Valentine though on the move here, moving up. And there we go, immediately crosses Rolf and Werner. Vicious blow there from the Valentine tank. At the same time, the Panthers arrive. Panzerkampfwagen 5, Panzer. Section moving up there. Pinpoint machine gun on the way there. Vickers in a bit of more position. And right now, Redxwings has been a bit caught here with his pants down his ankles. He is completely without any serious anti-tank defences. The closest he has here is basically some PS now on the sappers here, with a minesweeper on it, by the way, to try and hide it. And, well, the Valentine, which isn't really what you'd use for taking on a Panther, at least not head-on. But there you go, Panther taking with it. Actually moves close into the Pierce, fires. One penetrating hit, but doesn't do too much. Perhaps that was a deflecting hit. Always happens pushed back there by the Panther. And it's machine guns. So, of course, Redxwings is quite aware that things have gotten rather serious here with the arrival of the Panther.
Standing by.
But even then, he does not give up. He still pushes around. Elsewhere on the map, pushes forwards, grabs territory away from the Germans, from the Jerrys. And we got more Piet as well. His response is basically to go for what he can, which is Piet. I mean, he could try for an anti-tank gun, but of course, the theory is he might want to save up his manpower for something else, and thusly goes for the Piets, using munitions instead. Feeling he doesn't need munitions as much as he needs the manpower. Plus, I mean, enough of those could also a lot quicker do a lot more damage to the Panther if they can hit, which of course is always the big caveat with the Piet. You need to hit. Which is easier said than done. We'll try for another Valentine here.
Eager for the off.
And again, note here what he quickly does it, uses observation mode to sort of suss out the positions of Bulgakov on the main map, so preparing for an attack there. Attacking with Piet from several angles. Gold's being used in the terrain, there we go. Panther almost down to half health already. A few well-placed Piets there, penetrating the armour, doing nice damage. Got a Vickers opening up here. Alternating, I'm not entirely sure if this is intentional or not, but he's actually opened up here to further make the Vickers more potent here. Of course, got a British Vickers opening up there. We got artillery in here from the concentration barrage ability here on the Vickers machine gun itself. Doesn't look like Bulgakov is paying attention. He's going to regret that. There you go, reacts once he hears the artillery ringing out, perhaps realising what's going on there. First shot misses terribly, second shot lands as well a bit off. German playing, you've got a lot of grenades going off, the Vickers definitely dodges it. We've got grenades going off, get the section. Oh dear. I'm not entirely sure if that killed more Germans or British. Sturmpass on the fire, they're laying down mines as all this is going on. Vickers saying up there, we go, incendiary grenade already forcing Redxwings to vacate the area already. At the same time, the Valentine's going to need some repairs. You could also try calling up the Sexton if you want to, though that might be a bit over the top. More sensible, well, not over the top, but not very sensible once it's been buffed essentially. But more likely he might be setting up for the Firefly now to help deal with the Panther, or I suppose go for the Comet. Or he could go for several Cromwells that way, try to hit it. Essentially, Redxwings has got several options as to how to deal with Bulgakov. But there you go, cutting off the western fuel point. We'll soon be grabbing the eastern fuel point there. Jaegers opening up there up close, but they're up against the sappers up close. At least the relief is, well, they got a lot of Piets, not so many Sten guns, so that rather limits their capability of fighting versus the infantry here, unless they hit. Which they did.
Where do you need us?
Valentine halfway towards Veterancy 1, which we get access to the concentrated Sexton barrage, which allows him to fire his Sextons even more often.
We're losing a capture point.
I don't think I've actually seen anyone use that. Then again, it could become more common now that Sexton's going to get buffed.
Prepare for action.
Panthers heading out there, being observed here by the
Engine warmed up.
Valentine tanks.
We have 300
Lucky
points
commander. Up
remaining.
north, we got a fuel cache here. Redxwings trying to offset some of the fuel issues he's having this match by getting a fuel cache. That wind's showing he's not going to fall too far behind Bulgakov. Shot move there, shot move there. Also indicates he might be planning for something bigger here. Section overwhelmed by Sturm Pioneer. Stukas a fuss now for Bulgakov. He's going for. Until considering that Redxwings force is primarily infantry or support weapons, Stukas a fuss does make sense here for Bulgakov. We'll of course have to see how much use we can actually make out of it. Vickers flying away there at Volksgrenadiers. A few shots to the Panther as well, but of course can't penetrate the armour. Quick flank here, Storm has been caught here by the Vickers. Sappers coming up as well to finish them off. Valentine just hang that, and there you go, he's going for the Firefly. And there you go, first volley here from the Stukas of Fuss. 6 rockets launched. I believe they were 31 centimeters. In fact, I do believe there are Panzerwerfer versions actually fired rockets that big, or actually maybe even bigger than a Stukas of Fuss. Fun fact there. But Firefly halfway done. Jaeger successfully defending the west there from Redxwings aggressions. Sneaking up here through the south. Valentine running about here as well. Well, we'll relic, oh, not relic, but Redxwings will be planning with this little tank. What are his schemes? And there we go, Firefly arrives for King and Country. Throwing on the tank commander with a very good choice, allowing it to roll dead up fast, and of course also giving it more accuracy, which certainly never hurts when you're trying to hit the enemy. But Redxwings does not opt for that, it seems. Bit of a loss, I would say. We got a Vickers, a full Vickers for Redxwings.
Enemies trying to take a point from us.
I think that's the first time I've seen a British player go for that many Vickers. But again, also note, it's sort of been a gradual move for Redxwings. It's not like he just went for them all at the same time. He's just been slowly but surely just saturating his forces with Vickers machine guns. Very often to see that. Volker's under fire. Valentine gets off a decent shot there. Vickers needs some support. Pierce being locked up as well. Firefly hang down. There you go. Vickers up as the Volker is suppressing. And there you go. Bulgakov forced to fall back there.
Enemy causing trouble. Trying to
Panther
take
could
one
run
of
some
our
of the
points.
Piets. Didn't make much of an impact there. No splash on the armour. Points have been grabbed by Volksgrenadier. Still, 4 Vickers machine guns. I think we're rather moving into territorial spam there, but at the same time, it's not like he got them all at once. It's just been sort of a gradual increase in Vickers machine guns for his force. When you sort of consider it, that's 5, plus he lost, well, another one, so that's roughly 6 Vickers machine guns that were sort of made by Redxwings in this fight. Using them to set up kill zones and the likes of basically holding any movement here from Bulgakov's units. In this case, Vickers pinned down the Chromus gun down there by Redxwings Vickers. In fact, we could see a wipe there if he's not careful. But no, looks like he's getting away with it. Interesting enough, the Redxwings has been mostly focused on the centre, a bit the eastern side, but the west has largely gone, unnoticed. And he's not even noticed there's a spare punch towards here, which he could hit. And our Bulgakov is going for a second Stuka-Sofus. Crikey. I mean, again, I can understand why. I mean, his opponent is, again, largely infantry and support weapon based. Stuka-Sofus is probably one of his better choices here. But still, to see 2 Stuka-Sofus and a Panther does still strike me as odd. Firefly taking a few hits from the Panther, but also getting a few hits back. There we go. Vickers quickly holding up the German infantry, charging across the ice. And there we go, Bulgakov crawls in the artillery. A battery of lightest Feldhaubitz in order to fire in there. There you go. Shattering the ground, but no Brits. At most a few tea kettles. Might get tipped over by that. There you go, second Stuka-Sofus barrage. Full up with the normal, of course, now that he has an additional Stuka-Sofus there. Just a bit rare to see that many. Oh, almost got the Vickers there, almost! Yes, wiped out a Vickers there for Redxwings. That means here that Bulgakov could soon have 2 Vickers. But there you go, Valentine to the rescue. Almost got the Sturm Pioneers, but they get away, More rocket strikes here. And got another Vickers. That is 2 Vickers lost. For Redxwings, this is quickly turning ugly there. He needs to do something about his tactics and strategic approach to turn things around. And we got Anvil here for Redxwings. We'll be seeing Royal Engineers for him. Well, not Royal Engineers, but Heavy Engineers for him. But what will he be going for here, Mr. Redxwings? Panther flanking the other Vickers here. Vickers recruit using grenade assault against the Vickers, trying to clear it out before the Thomas can make off it. And looks like they do escape there. They're rather close. Firefly shoots, misses the Panther.
Gun crew awaiting orders.
Good lord, Larry. Learn to hit. Learn to hit.
At your service, Alfing.
Mine engaged near mines being swept by sappers, now vet 73. 150 charging out here for Bulgakov. He's actually at full pop cap, so he can't get anything else. He can't say, get some orbital damage, which I think also said well with some of the infantry, in particular, since Redxwings has not gone for a single Bren gun.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Nope. Just head on assault to the Volkswagen Jaeger so far. No turn on flanking either. There you go, Tulip rockets up the sides, the tank commander there, fought Redxwings Firefly, and there you go, assault continues here, which was getting hold in, there you go, Stuka-Sofus joining in to clear out some of those Vickers machine guns. Almost, but not quite. Still does fall back, allowing German infantry to advance through the cemetery, getting ever close. There you go, grenade assault with another Vickers. Doing some nice damage, almost wiping up, but not quite succeeding. Section moving up to block their path, their advance. There's too many Germans there, too many Huns, and there you go, we got a bit of harassment on the west side. Good activation there to reveal the position of the Schwerpanzer's quarters.
Orders coming in.
So centre has been claimed here by Bulgakov for now, and there we go. Concentration barrage unleashed there by Redxwings cannons again, trying to hit the centre and the Volkswagen is there. We got explosions elsewhere. Ah yes, it's the right, I forgot about that briefly, but it is the Anvil tactics there, which also opens up for airburst shells with the barrages. If there's any infantry nearby, they'll basically become an airburst shell, exploding above them. Comet's heading out. A Comet with Valentine. Sorry about that. Vickers shooter going on. He's actually gone for another Vickers again. He's still up at 4 Vickers. That's 7 Vickers machine guns now that Redxwings has made. I'm pretty sure he's made some kind of record. Well, at least broken it.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
And there he goes, actually going for a Churchill tank to work with all of this.
Ready to bombard. A capture point is being overrun.
Meanwhile, Bulgakov here having the victory point advantage over Redxwings for the time being because somebody to support the sappers there, gaining victory 2 in the process. Panther moving about slightly here, but overall Bulgakov seems a bit more passive here. Not quite as aggressive as Redxwings is at the moment. Oh, what a Vickers machine gun on the ice! And that was even by accident. He was trying to hit another one. Plus, it looks like he got a section as well. Crikey, 2 for 1. It's just a guy there sort of very much in the water. Also sounds like someone farted there. I'm not entirely sure if that was intentional there by Relic. Or what? Going for the centre, and there we go. Churchill tank arrives here for Redxwings. Noting by no grenades. Redxwings grenades could be helpful there. Those melt bombs. And Vickers moves way too close to the Jaegers. They got another Vickers up from the north. So many Vickers machine guns all over the place by now. At the same time, we got the Valentine flanking in there. Infantry going for the calf points, flanking all behind here. Bulgakov perhaps looking to make some serious damage here. Could he be planning to go for the Stuka using the Valentine, perhaps drawing in the Panther first, using the Churchill and the Fireflies bait to sort of lure out the Panther, then rush in the Valentine against the Stuka. Of course, I believe that's actually what's being done here. Plan. Artillery firing off here now from Redxwings. We've got another concentration barrage. Around here, the center troop being pushed back. Kednev abandoned. And there you go, Valentine spotted here by the Panther. Bad news there for the Valentine tank's crew, but he's quick to lay down the smoke screen as it moves, covering up the retreat. More British arming up. We got the Churchill. Needs to be careful. Shot at the wrong time. That going to end up sinking like the Titanic. Valentine needs to get out of there. He will not survive another engagement there with the Germans. Not in its current condition. If we get it fixed, sure. If we can't, well, he's in trouble. Bit of a shootout here. More kills. 2 kills there for Germany. Up to Redxwings to 1 now. Panthers halfway to Redxwings to 2. The centre has been captured there by Redxwings. Victory point being taken back as well. Still no push towards the final victory point by Redxwings. No attempt, no nothing. Troops standing about there grabbing territory. Vickers, or not Vickers, but Shown Firefly, they're hanging about as well. Valentine new repairs, of course, got plenty of sappers to fix that, and also, of course, note he's yet to go for single heavy engineer squad there. Well, for that matter, it's considered bolstering his sections just a bit either.
A capture point is being overrun.
Yeah, could ultimate an option there for Redxwings. Vulture's taking damage. Panther shoots nicely, penetrating the thick armoured hide of the Churchill tank.
Where do you want us?
Panthers slightly running back. Two kills. More grenades against the Tommies. And there you go, Vickers pushed back here. And a further assault here, but halted by another Vickers. But of course, some do get past its sharp, vigilant stare and pops off some grenades against it. Almost there we go, wiping out there quite nicely. Finding in the centre, Church being hit. Valentine supporting Farfly as well. Another Vickers crew dead. And Bulgakov stuck as fools to just keep bombarding away there. Without a care in the world.
Supply line's been cut.
Panther pushed back there by the threat of the Piats. Redxwings armour being a bit passive at the moment. Despite having what could be argued to be an advantage there in the armour department. And not too much anti-tank their raid against, of course, still some of the pantry tricks that they're kidding there for. Fun engagement here, but still making push there from Redxwings into the center. Got another artillery barrage down there. Another concentration barrage. Of course, the match of question is, where is it firing? What is he hoping to extinguish? Looks like he's firing to the center. There you go, again, crew wiped out, opening up further the path into the center. More airburst shells. Almost wiping the Jaegers there. Almost. Damn close at the same time. German assault continues up here, the eastern side. Valentine getting back to the work up the church, moving up here to fire in as well. Sappers arriving. Men crushed beneath the mighty weight of the Churchill tank. And there you go, Panther engages. Grenade couldn't pop up against the Fulton. The Sap 5 kilometers to deal with the Panther while the Churchill keeps the Fulton occupied. Panther blitzing about here, not touching what he's hoping to, but there we go. Veterans 2 taking damage. Gonna have to fall back against the Firefly. Almost Veterans 2. Which means he'll have a high rate of fire and that Veterans fleet. He does get a damage bonus. And there we go, we got a second Panther on the way for Bulgakov. A second Panther. Not every match you see that, to be honest. A bit rare for them to go that heavily on the Panthers. But it is nonetheless the path Bulgakov has chosen for Germany. And another Vickers for Redxwings, of course. Is this 8th or is this 9th?
New machine gun crew ready and waiting.
Possibly the 8th, actually. Got a bit of shooting here in the south Vickers. You continue to find some of the sections. Up here, church being repaired. And in these, got some slight skirmishing by the looks of it. Second Panther almost done there, but he's in full pop cup here, Mr. Bulgakov, so he cannot utilise the called in at the moment. And there again, in fact, he cancels it. Instead of, no, it does arrive, as he loses something else. He actually lost his Stuka Safus to the enemy's artillery. That was rather, I suppose, lucky shot for Redxwings, but also a bit lucky there for Bulgakov. He actually then gets another Panther, in which case he now goes on the offensive against Redxwings. He could very well push it back quite a bit there, since the two Panthers we've probably supported are quite potent. This one, already has two Panthers. Fighting in the centre, Jaegers versus Sappers. Jaegers lose out on this one, mostly due to the veteran of the Sappers, so the Vickers certainly isn't helping on the retreat. And of course here that Bulgakov needs to be careful. A few mistakes here and there could cost him the game now. I mean, Redxwings does possess a lot more anti-tank now. He's got a bit of this and that, plus of course he has shown he's not afraid to use artillery either, so in that regard Bulgakov needs to be careful. At the same time, they got the Panthers striking up in the west, catching a Vickers team on his own. Double machine guns then tearing into the Tommies before them running home. Then advancing on an isolated Vickers team there. We got the British armour sitting about here, gonna hunt down those crowd tanks.
We're losing a capture point.
But will they be able to succeed in gaining the time? There go, Vickers pushed away. Advance is going very slowly, partly due to the Churchill getting rather into some not very good positions. There we go, moves ahead. Engaging head on. Oh dear, almost got the Panther already. Direct hits there from both Julep rockets. That is devastating. Panther looks like getting away though, flanking the Churchill tank though with his other Panther. Good work. Bit each on that one, by the way. Just moving up against pressed by the Vickers. Second stick Vickers can transfer up here. Churchill down to less than half health there for Redxwings. There we go, another grenade assault straight into the open road. Almost getting down to Churchill, almost knocked out as well. Panther continues down the road here. Bit low on health though. Panther there, almost knocked ahead by the Firefly. Of course, another penetrating it from any of the British armour would spill its doom. There we go, moving up the Firefly, and there goes Shoots, knocking out the Panther. Pretty bad news there for Bulgakov to lose a Panther like that to Redxwings, who was himself active flooding a bit of resources here. Bulgakov's response to the loss is swift and sundering, calling up a Yak Panther with several Kednevs into now trying to deal with the British armour threat, which obviously means here that Bulgakov is now taking Redxwings' armour a lot more seriously than it did before. Oh dear, another engagement and lost it seems. Sturm Pioneers are then onwards. Advance onwards, almost gets into defeat. Good work there for Bulgakov. Yak Panzer almost done. Senga Kednev almost done. Nothing further there from Redxwings. A few quick shots there. There you go. Vickers being suppressed by the Vickers. Yak Panzer. Too much population there for Bulgakov to actually get it in there. So that means right now Redxwings is enjoying the definite arm advantage. That is quite not leveraging it now, I think, versus Bulgakov at the moment. Another Stukas was barrage. Misses quite off the mark there against the Redxwings, leaving nothing but, you know, a series of craters. But Bulgakov is not easily dissuaded, pushing across the front here, attacking several points. Even as Redxwings are returning the favour, they're flanking behind everything and going for a scarf on there to control the western side. Good work there, good work there. But yeah, both sides had almost full pop cap, both sides. Can't really call up anything, meaning Redxwings actually got quite a bit of float there. And I imagine he doesn't want to call in any more infantry. Vickers at the moment, of course, could try anti-tank gun. But I imagine what he really wants to do is call in some extra armour, maybe another Churchill or something like that. There you go, Churchill, which is by the way, veterans. He's just coming up here. Quickly wiping one machine gun crew. The Kednev there at top as well. Second missile, got another Kednev opening up. Grenade goes off. Almost got the Kednev. Panther moves in. Yak Panther has arrived there for Deutschland. Churchill pulling back, and we got another Tilibash down there for Redxwings against Bulgakov, calling in on the Kednev. Perhaps other bits there. Wiping out, oh, not wiping out the Pioneers, but close to wiping out the Pioneers, but he does get the Kednev crew. Jaeger's flanking, holding here by the Churchill once more, and here the Fulsker is trying to cross, but instead crossed over by the Vickers. So right now Bulgakov is rather on the defensive against Redxwings. The only area where there's not really any losers, any setbacks, is the west side, which Redxwings does seem to have rather neglected or forgotten all about.
Churchill taking over.
A lot of action there. Of course, have to see who will win this next engagement. I mean, we got one Yak Panther, one Panther with Stukas support versus Valentines, Churchills and Fireflies, with a lot of infantry supporting them. On the other hand, Bulgakov can't quite muster the same numbers to support his armour.
Ready to move.
There you go, Yak Panther moving ahead. Not too far ahead, so not without any sort of support there to spot the way. And there we go, Jaeger's being assaulted by Vickers and Section Veteran defeat. And there you go, going to strike down for Bulgakov here. Will Redxwings be paying attention? Will he? Will he realise what's going on before it's too late? Looks like he does in the nick of time. It was a bit close. It was really close. Almost got the section there. The Jaegers could actually finish off with the Vickers. There is a bit of a threat there, a bit of a problem. And there you go, Jaegers pushed back with a Pilfert Piat.
Ready to move out.
Harsh stuff there, harsh stuff. They're also noting Redxwings has actually gone for munitions cast as well. Possibly supplying with more munitions for abilities like concentration barrage, since he's not actually gone for any additional Vickers machine guns or laid down any mines, which really just means probably artillery usage. Quick push here for the fuel point. Jaegers moving in to dislodge Redxwings from it. And we got the Panther Yak Panzer hanging back here. And Bulgakov laying down fresh mines himself. Churchill opens up with its 75mm gun. Early models of the Churchill tank probably had a 6-pounder gun or 57mm. Later models would have the 75. And there you go, Panther flanking in Veggie 2. Yak Panzer not quite there. Goes shots fired. Misses. Looks like more gun crew's been lost. In fact, looks like he's lost both Vickers there to Redxwings. Redxwings yet to recruit them. Valentine moving ahead, but there you go, taking hits from the Kednev by the Sun Elements. There you go, almost got the Panther. Churchill almost down, Valentine almost down. Yak Panzer moving up here. Of course, they've got the Panther. Halfway to victory flee. Valentine goes down. Yak Panzer gets still out. They got the Churchill moving in with that Yak Firefly support. It is veteran to flee, by the way. Meaning increased damage and penetration. Very bad news to the funny German arm. There you go. Fuck. Yak Panzer almost down. Gets the Churchill. Panther almost getting the Firefly, but there you go. Yak Panzer down. Firefly down. The only thing left is the Panther. And right, we see almost immediately gets replacements. There he's calling out another Valentine, getting another Churchill. He's getting another Firefly. And the thing is, he had resources for it.
Infantry Cooper lost.
So that was a very effective reserve that he managed to build up there, which again allowed him to quickly flood the field with more armor, whereas Bulgakov doesn't quite have the same resources hanging about there to utilize like that. He's now lost Panthers, Yak Panzers, Stukas of Fusses. Nothing, there you go. Airburst shells around the Panther and the repair crews. Luckily, at least Bulgakov's men doesn't really hit any of them. It is getting a bit close, they're getting a bit close. There seems to be the fighting here. Kednev hiding about. Valentine doing what he can to support the frontline troops against the Hun. And there you go, we got more Jaegers harassing the Far Eastern victory point there. Firefly number 2 on the way there for Redxwings. Again, those Vickers machine guns could be recruited here by Redxwings, but he isn't. He could also grab like Kednev, but he isn't. So, of course, the magical question is, what is Redxwings planning with this? Well, at least what is he thinking here? There you go, the Kednev are grabbed. That's at least an excellent anti-tank weapon. Jaegers, they're getting put around, but we got the Valentine there to counter them with a coaxial machine gun and main gun, seeing them running there. Churchill almost done. Oh, not Churchill, Firefly. The Churchill has already arrived there, moving ahead across open ground, blasting through the landscape.
The Firefly is ready to give someone a bloody nose.
Panther strikes, charging into the centre. Unsupported though here by Bulgakov. Unsupported. The best thing he can do is actually call in artillery barrage. He's calling up an Osman though. Focusing the infantry, not say a Panther 4, which I think would have been more helpful, but he's just going for it. There you go, artillery barrage called in. Somewhere. This is on a sort of separate unit. It's in the centre. Oh, it's right here. It's right there. Direct hit on the Vickers. Second Vickers. Oh, there we go. Vickers annihilated. Second Vickers almost being hit as well. Churchill tank mostly struggling off. They're still taking some hits as well. Troops being hit. Their Vickers being recruited by Bulgakov's Jaegers. Osman supporting. Second they're pushed back. And we got a hit there on the Osman. Right. The freshly arrived Firefly. Who's gone the opposite. Valentine moves as well. There you go, penetrating hit down the frontal armour of the Panther by the Firefly, halfway to Veteran T1 already. There you go, another penetrating hit, they're almost Veteran T1. Vicious counter-attack there by Bulgakov, seems to have largely worked, though of course Redxwings still has size and force, though Bulgakov is at full pop cap. It's going to be closer between both players, going to be close. What will Redxwings go for next? What will he try next? He could go for Cromwell, he could go for Centaur, that would help versus the infantry and maybe some of the support weapons. Cromwell could also help versus armour, obviously it wouldn't be quite as effective as infantry, but still effective. Another option would be, you know, trying for another Firefly to support the first one versus all the German armour. Or another Churchill, though he doesn't have the pop cap. He could also go for another Valentine, and in theory he could also go for, you know, a Sexton, though I'm not entirely sure if that would be the most effective thing. Spawning out Bulgakov's force, they're using the observation mode on the Valentine tank again. I mean, really though, one of the big issues here for Redxwings players this match, it's not been very much focusing on the west side. Again, he's had plenty of opportunities to try and just knock out the Schwer Panzer at quarter. He hasn't even looked for it, and you know, by accident has knocked it out there. What's going to find into the centre here, most likely, and he actually goes for the Sexton. Wow. Airburst shell training over the centre there, not quite hitting much here. Stukas Fus unleashes hell there, closing on Veteran T2. Gets a Vickers crew. Vickers cleared out there by British artillery. And they got the Sexton there at the front line ready to shoot at the Huns, deal with the Jerrys. There he goes, shoots. The question of course is where? He's around the Vickers in the centre. First shot gets a kill there on the Akednever crew. And we got a two-barrage in from Bulgakov. Around the British positions at the edge of the village. We're not doing too much damage there. Almost got a Vickers crew there with the Sexton. And another weapon crew has given its life in service of the Commonwealth. Fultker's flanking in here. Need to be careful of that. We got already there the Firefly pulling back. But still fights on. 75 points left versus Bulgakov's 250. Getting a bit close here for Redxwings. Getting a bit worryingly close. He needs to do something to turn this around pretty severely. And Bulgakov at this very moment is actually playing for the King Tiger.
Under fire! Jerry MT has us spotted!
And he doesn't have the contrary. He's actually laying down a smoke screen there using his Sexton. Interesting. I mean, you can actually use it as a smoke mortar. This is pretty cheap sort of laying down smoke screen before attacking. Just most players do not, but there you go. He goes for it. Will Redxwings fire a grenade in from his Churchill tank on the Huns there. Lot of Mills bomb. Yes, he does. He does lob a Mills bomb on the anti-tank guns. Like Edmev's getting one of them. But the Firefly got knocked out there by the Kedmevs. Oh dear. Nice attempt there, but from us he ignored like Kedmev's getting closer instead of moving further away there. Knocking out like Kedmev. He got the Valentine moving up. We also got the artillery piece there. And the Panthers Veteran T3 here. Ostwind almost Veteran T1. Well, actually, that's a lie. Oh, mistake. It is almost Veteran T0. He's still got some time there towards Veteran T1. Panther falling back there. But losing that Firefly is going to hurt Redxwings' ability to deal with the Panther right away. Since again, he's otherwise very short on some anti-tank, which is getting the Kedmevs though. Artillery raining down on the German base by the looks of it. Indeed, hoping to catch some units. And currently his Sexton is a bit exposed. And there you go. Panther moves ahead, could go straight forward, Blitzkrieging ahead for Deutschland. There we go, good hit. Rockets laying down, and he gets it with a Stukas barrage. He gets the Sexton. Working down the Panther, almost Veteran T4. Valentine hanging him up, Churchill falling back. Osborne also moving about a bit. Oh, he's actually at 102 pop cap. There's definitely no chance he can actually go for the King Tiger even if he wanted to. Unless he decides to throw away a huge sackless force. Now that means I imagine might try to set up for another Firefly here. But again, I am surprised. Again, there's been very minimal action here in this part of the map. And I do think that's rather undermined Redxwings' source of cheap potential, because rather than resorting a bit to sledgehammer tactics, except instead of a sledgehammer, he's been using his face to break down the centre of Bulgakov's forces rather than trying to outmaneuver it.
It's a bit touch and go. Receiving you loud and clear.
Valentine firing away.
Ready for orders.
Go ahead. Ready for orders.
And he's going for a pack. Not a 17-pounder gun, but he's too late there, too late. Not a bad idea though, in theory, just too late. And there you go, Valentine down. Munitions cooked up there by Goodhit from the Panther. Super close there, 23 Vickers machine gun. There you go. Veteran for increased action, actually making the Panther's machine guns more lethal as well. Churchill moving up, next person 3 there too. The Panther, there you go. Panther gets it, Panther gets it. Churchill in a very bad position there. Good hit, good hit. And we do see the 17-pounder position being set up there to help control the centre. 30 points left for Redxwings. Charging straight to an enemy Vickers.
With 25 points left.
Artillery raining down here.
As they say.
Almost got the Vickers machine gun, 17-pounder gun almost done.
Infantry squad getting keen over here. Awaiting.
Almost got the Churchill. Trying to grab the centre, the 16 points left, option moving up sections, charging forwards recklessly, with no concern for their own survival. 17-pounder gun up, but he's pretty much locked down the other victory points here. 17-pounder gun will not be able to. Can't just reach it and can't hit the Panther either. Bad news there, bad news all around. 5 points left, more Jaegers.
Squad knocked out.
And another Valentine here for Redxwings. And there you go, GG, game over, a loss for Redxwings, a victory for Bulgakov. I think it was rather close at times, but I think overall one of the bigger issues for Redxwings, was besides losing all those Vickers in the early game, was he just focused too much here. I mean, he never really tried to play around. He tried to hit here again. He can't say the Sphere Panzer squad earlier. I think it did a lot more damage to Bulgakov, sort of resource-wise, but also just, you know, again, open up a bigger front, making it harder for Bulgakov to defend again. Instead, he just allowed him to defend here. Bulgakov could also flank more, though, on the other hand. I mean, that's not like, say, Bulgakov is, you know, completely without, you know, things he could improve upon. He could also go on for some orbital down with the light machine guns. I do think that could also help Bulgakov a bit here. But overall, interesting match. Some certainly unorthodox British play there from Redxwings, but that is to be expected. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gave you these different matches. If it did, subscribe, tell a friend, share it with everyone. If not, send me some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dancing. Cheers. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye, everybody.